I matched with my ex, but she died 3 years ago. That wouldn't be strange, except for one thing. She died 3 years ago. At least, that's what everyone told me. I hadn't used dating apps in a long time. After everything that happened, I didn't really feel like meeting anyone new. But my friend kept insisting I needed to move on. So one night, out of boredom more than anything, I downloaded the app again. I made a profile, uploaded a couple of pictures, and started swiping. Most profiles blurred together. Smiling faces, short bios, the same jokes. Nothing interesting. Then suddenly, my finger froze on the screen. I felt my stomach drop, because the face staring back at me was one I knew better than my own. Emily. Same dark hair, same crooked smile, same tiny scar above her eyebrow from when she fell off her bike as a kid. There was no doubt about it. It was her, my ex-girlfriend, the girl who died 3 years ago. For a moment, I just stared at the screen. Maybe someone stole her photos. That happens all the time. Fake accounts, catfish. But the profile didn't look fake. Her name said Emily R., age 26. Bio: still love late-night drives and bad horror movies. My chest tightened. That was exactly what she used to say. Those were our late-night drives, our terrible horror movie marathons. I told myself it had to be a coincidence, just someone who looked like her, someone using similar pictures. But then I noticed something else. One of the photos, it wasn't on social media. I knew that because I took it. It was from a camping trip we did together years ago. I had never posted it anywhere. Neither had she. The picture showed her sitting by a campfire, wrapped in a blanket, laughing at something I said. Only 2 people had that photo. Her and me. My heart started beating faster. I checked the location. It said she was 5 miles away. That's when something even stranger happened. The screen flashed. It's a match. I hadn't even swiped yet. The app said we matched automatically, like she had already liked my profile first. I stared at the message box below her profile. My hands felt cold. There was no way this was real. But before I could even decide what to do, a message popped up. Emily. Hey, stranger. I dropped my phone. It hit the couch beside me. For a second, I didn't move. Then slowly, I picked it up again. The message was still there. 3 simple words. Hey, stranger. My throat felt tight. That was what she always used to text me when we hadn't talked for a few days. It was her thing. No one else said it like that. I typed a reply, then erased it. Typed again, deleted again. Finally, I wrote, "Who is this?" The typing bubble appeared instantly. Then another message came. Emily. You know who it is. My skin prickled. This wasn't funny anymore. If someone was playing a prank, it was cruel. I typed again. This isn't funny. Emily died 3 years ago. There was a pause this time, almost a full minute. Then another message appeared. Emily. I know. My heart started pounding. I was there, I typed. I went to the funeral. The reply came slower this time. Emily. I remember. I felt like the room had suddenly gotten smaller. This had to be a sick joke, someone pretending to be her. But how would they know all these things? I decided to test it. Where did we first meet? I wrote. The typing bubble appeared again. Emily. College library. 2nd floor. You were pretending to study, but you were actually watching cat videos. I felt a chill run down my back. That was exactly how we met. I hadn't told anyone that story, not even my closest friends. I typed again. What was the name of the dog we almost adopted? The answer came instantly. Emily. Max. Golden Retriever. You cried when someone else took him first. My chest tightened. That memory hit harder than I expected. It had been years, but I could still picture the shelter, her laughing at me while I tried not to cry over a dog I had known for 10 minutes. I stared at the screen. There were only two explanations. Either someone knew everything about our relationship, or somehow it really was her. I typed the question I had been avoiding. How are you texting me? 3 dots appeared, then disappeared, then appeared again. Finally, the message arrived. Emily. Can we meet? I sat back in my chair. Meet? Was this kind of a trap? Or a prank waiting to happen? I checked the profile location again. Still 5 miles away. Then another message appeared. Emily. The old lake. You remember it. Of course I did. It was the place we used to go when we wanted to be alone, late at night, just sitting by the water, talking for hours. It was also the last place I ever saw her, 3 years ago, the night before the accident. I swallowed hard. You're not Emily, I typed. The response came immediately. Emily, come see for yourself. Then the app showed that she had stopped typing. No more messages. Just silence. I stared at the phone for a long time. Every rational part of my brain said this was impossible. Emily died in a car crash. I saw the police report. I saw the funeral. I stood beside her parents while they lowered the coffin into the ground. People don't come back from that. But another part of me couldn't ignore something. The details, the memories, the photo I took. No stranger should know those things. I checked the time. 10:32 p.m. The lake was only 15 minutes away. My heart was racing as I grabbed my keys. This was stupid, dangerous, probably a prank, but I had to know. The drive felt longer than usual. Every red light felt like it lasted forever. Finally, I turned onto the small dirt road leading to the lake. The place looked exactly the same. Dark water, tall trees, empty parking lot. Except for one thing. A single car was parked near the edge of the road. The headlights were off, but someone was inside. I parked a small distance away. My hands were shaking as I stepped out. The cold night air hit my face. The other car's door slowly opened. A figure stepped out. My heart stopped. For a moment, the person was just a shadow. Then they walked closer into the moonlight, and I saw her face. Emily, exactly the same. Same hair, same eyes, same scar above her eyebrow from when she fell off her bike as a kid. There was no doubt about it. It was her, my ex-girlfriend, the girl who died 3 years ago. For a moment, I just stared at the screen. That's impossible, I whispered. She stopped a few feet away from me. Her expression was calm, almost sad. I know, she said softly. Her voice. It was her voice. How? I asked. She didn't answer right away. Instead, she looked down at the ground, then back at me. You weren't supposed to see the body, she said. My stomach twisted. What? The accident. It wasn't supposed to happen that way. I felt the world tilt slightly. What are you talking about? She took a step closer. 3 years ago, someone tried to kill me. The words hung in the air. And they almost succeeded. My mind raced. But the funeral? was for someone else, she said quietly. I stared at her. That's insane. I know how it sounds. Then explain it. She hesitated, then said something that made my blood run cold. The people who tried to kill me, she said, they're still looking. A cold silence filled the space between us. I felt a sudden chill. Why tell me now? I asked. She looked straight into my eyes. Because they found you. My heart skipped. What? She pointed slowly behind me. Did you check if anyone followed you tonight? A sick feeling formed in my stomach, because at that exact moment, headlights appeared at the end of the dirt road. A car turning into the